So you just got a tattoo and you get home, it's still wrapped up, and you're trying to figure out what's the best way to heal this. I'm going to show you my way to do this. Obviously everybody's going to have a different healing process because my body is not the same as yours and your body isn't the same as the next person. And so I got a lighthouse done on my forearm. This has been wrapped for 2 hours now. Some tattoo artists may tell you to keep it wrapped for a day. I prefer not to. I feel like it's trapping bacteria if I do that. So it's been 2 hours. I'm going to take this off now. Aftercare is incredibly important. You should not be ignoring how your body is healing. So now this is nasty and this probably has your blood on it, maybe a little bit of it, at least some of your body juices. So make sure to dispose of that safely. Maybe put it in a bag if you can, so your roommates or whoever you're living with they don't get into this. So as you can see, it's a little bit puffed up, obviously, from just the overall trauma of it. And it's still pretty moist. So the first thing you're going to do with this is you are going to go to your bathroom and wash it. Just clean it, be very gentle with it. Don't be rough with it because your skin is incredibly sensitive at this point. So let's go do that. So now you're going to use lukewarm water, not hot, not cold, lukewarm water, and antibacterial soap if you have it, and then just gently rub it along your tattoo, cleaning it off, and just getting any excess of anything that's left over from the tattoo off of your skin. So unfortunately, I only have one arm and I don't have anything to stand this on, so we are probably not going to film this part. Next in the process, you're thinking, my arm's wet, I should dry it. Should you use a towel? No. Should you use a paper towel? No. You want to irritate this the least amount possible. So what you're going to do is you're going to let it air dry. And that'll take 15-20 minutes until it's completely dry. And then you're going to apply Polysporin. So we'll give this 15-20 minutes.
20 minutes later.
So it has now been 20 minutes and my tattoo is air dried. What I would recommend is Polysporin. And what you want to do with this Polysporin is be very conservative with it. You don't want to put a thick layer of it. You just want to do a very thin layer of the Polysporin. I'm going to be very conservative and put it on bit by bit because I don't want to soak the tattoo essentially. Now remember to be very gentle in the process of putting this on. If you're hurting yourself, you will be very uncomfortable and ultimately result in a poor healing process. So be very gentle with yourself. Take your time. Put it on very lightly. So I'm gonna get a close-up shot of what my arm actually looks like right now. So as you can see, my arm is not caked in Polysporin. There's an incredibly light layer, and that's just to keep the tattoo from getting soaked, essentially. couple other things I would warn you about during aftercare is showering. Don't shower too often, and don't shower at a very high temperature, because that will open the pores and will essentially result in poor healing, of course. If you exercise, I would refrain from doing hard exercise for the first week at least, maybe 5 days. And if you are exercising, make sure to wash the sweat away afterwards. So as for the poly, I would do it 3, maybe 4 times a day for the next 5 to 7 days. And after you clean it, make sure that you're not rubbing it down with a towel. You want to pat dry it or air dry it if possible, just to negate the possibility of irritating your skin. If you can, I would recommend wearing loose-fitting clothing, or clothing that's not going to touch it. So, you know, maybe roll your sweater sleeves up, or just wear a t-shirt if possible, or wearing, you know, baggier hoodies or anything like that, especially with this area. You just don't want your tattoo rubbing up against things constantly. So this has been my very quick rundown of aftercare. Like I said at the beginning, this works for me, this may not work for you. You're going to have to probably try a few things before you find something that works well for your body. This is just a little bit of advice, and of course there's so many other options out there, so do your research and pay attention to what your body's doing. Thank you.